All right, so a lot of people are upset. I can tell. They don't want this to be true. But unfortunately, everything you know is a lie. All right? Now, Smurf It wasn't created by Gabrielle, who is playing Gargamel. Okay? The Populous Woman was created by Gabrielle. All right? So this is what happened. Initially, when you started out, this being that they are calling names who has obviously a heightened libido to satisfy a populace of beings that need to be nurtured with unconditional love, whether what shape or form it is, created a world the way she designed it, the way she intended it to be, and it was created how she made it. It didn't have anything to do with the way things are going now. So people have to realize is that you're holding a stronghold to a truth that was actually a deception. It wasn't Smurf It that was created by Gargamel. It was the woman in general. Now let's get into this, and when you see this, you're getting ready to be really pissed. But it's going to make total sense, but that's not going to change anything. You might be pissed about this, finding out this reality. This light doesn't skip a beat. They just tell you what the hell's going on, and you don't have to like the shit, but you don't have to appreciate it. But we're made to love, all right? We have a love frequency. We have a sense of everything that we are. Literally, we're created by a being that we were an extension of, all right? And it was created almost in a way that you could say it was serving to the people, but then was also serving to this being. Because if you think about it, if I was a creator and I created a world, shit, man, I would be creating some shit that I would love and enjoy just as much as they did. So I would be like, fuck yeah, I would make some cool shit that I would just indulge and be like, whatever, whether it's a world full of cheese and I'm a mouse, I'm gonna live in a world full of cheese. And that cheese is gonna be coming off the mountaintops. That cheese is gonna be in the sun. The cheese is gonna be made into the moon. The cheese is gonna be in the air. The cheese is gonna be everywhere. So if you're a mouse, you're gonna create an environment that is suitable to what it is that you are naturally, okay? So this being said, man, I'm gonna have some fun, all right? And that's exactly what they did. It doesn't mean anything. When it comes to what we believe and know about it, it doesn't mean a goddamn thing at all. What we believe and see about this is what they told us about the replicas that Gad created when, of course, in this realm, this would be more like Xanadu, all right? This would be more like what we were before. So this will be like the Smurfs realm, all right? And then these little people show up and start fucking sending a patsy in. The patsy gave them acceptance. They tore the trees down. Sound familiar? It's just like your fucking your New World Order contract for being a U.S. citizen. It's the same thing. Accept it, and then you're fucked. So anything that has accept on it, just don't accept it. All right. So whenever you see the movie Avatar, you're only gonna see the same thing that you see in Cool World. Is you see like a couple of girls that are not related to it, and this one hooks up with the patsy. Remember? The patsy that was brought in there, that was actually the dude, fell in love with the other patsy. So they were like two patsies together. But you don't see anybody else in there that's female other than her and the creator. So it's like, what's up with these women that don't seem to have any lineage of existing? Where are they? What's going on? Why is it only like two women in Cool World? Why is it only two women in Avatar the movie? Same reason why there's only one woman in the Smurfs. Sorry, guys. But to get rid of her, okay, is they need to create another mother to the children, all right? And when he did that, they took the DNA of the original creation of the carbon-based life form that was the man creation and created the woman, bro. And unfortunately, the whole rib shit was just nothing but a science experiment when you really look at it. Nothing but a science experiment. because this isn't a primitive era, and this isn't an era before technology existed. This is an era that was existing in itself within an endowment of super metaphysical attributes, whether it be science or anything. Like, that shit existed before we were recreated to believe that we came from a humble beginning. So shit, outside of this world, there's nothing but super ultra technological advances that go beyond your understanding outside of this world. So to perceive what's here and to think of it from a simple primitive standpoint is to lose, because you don't understand that way. Fuck, man. I even misspelled populace to only see that it says Pop Lucy because of the, see, this was intentional. Like, I didn't do this shit on purpose, but look at this shit. It says Pop Lucy, bro. The calcification is a byproduct of the fallen angels. Pop it open. Look at that. I didn't do this shit on purpose. That's not how you spell populace. It's tripped out. Okay, so, all right, let's get back to it. I don't want to get too far off of tangents here. All right, so the fucking man that was recreated after this one is gonna need something. Otherwise, they're gonna be like, I feel empty. And they're gonna go right there. So they were like, no. We got you covered. And then this being is like a bunch of creators walking around. If you ever notice, the way of the female is very sensual, gorgeous, endowed with extreme intuition. I'm telling you, bro, there are a bunch of creators walking around this motherfucker. You know how dangerous that shit is? Well, let's take a look. This is how dangerous it is, and this is the extreme protocols that they've gone to dumb down and degrade the women on the level of the man, because women are naturally smarter than men. So let's take a look at what they did. All right, they boiled down the mind by giving them no rights. They degrade every form of the physical body of the woman, and they colluded with poisons. Okay, they brainwash everybody, and they tell us that this is normal. So whenever we exist within a normal capacity, we think that everything is normal. All right, so the antennas of the woman, they tell the woman to shave those antennas. They tell them to put something on your hair, and if you're not putting a weave on your head or an extensions that ruin the antenna, then you're putting chemicals in your hair that ruins the antenna. Look at how much more intuitive a woman is than a man. They are extremely assaulted with these chemicals. You guys want to share this video or what? Look at this. Look at these extremities, man. I get chi like crazy in my tips, but take a look. Nuh-uh. Not if you got a bunch of enamel sitting right on the silica bed that would be probably most likely responsible for generating it. If you take a look at that Baphomet diagram, you'll see that he's got long nails. I wonder why. I bet you he ain't got no fucking goddamn nail polish on that shit. All right, so let's take a look. You got nothing but toxic chemicals and a plethora from olive oil to perfume to everything. Dudes don't even need all this shit. We don't use all that shit, but they make sure that it's commonplace in conventionality that the women would poison the fuck out of themselves. That's fucked up, right? It gets worse. The S wave in the year 1800 to the 1900s, there was a massive conspiracy that hit the rich population, and it went from there into the public. And when the public found out, motherfuckers started finding out, and they had to start erasing shit, and they had to fix it quick, because as soon as they found out, people became concerned about it. So they said that this moon was a construct. Okay, if you look up the definition of the moon, they tell you that it's actually a construct on Google. But the way they say it, nobody's gonna get it, even though it's right in their face. So it sends down a half wave that's been squared, so that would represent like using half of your brain, and a degradation to the instinctual intellect, which has been distorted, super induced. So you've got, fuck, man, like, it's fucked up in here. The only way that anybody could ever get back to her in a mass is if this whole shit started over, because your morals and the way that you perceive shit, if you went back here and saw this, you would just be like, man, fuck this, and blah blah blah, and oh man, that woman ain't nothing but a hoe or whatever. And just think about it for 5 minutes. Sex sells, and think about it for a minute. The divorce rate is 96% amongst the entire population. And think about it for a minute. Everybody is driven by sex. And think about that for a minute. What the fuck are you? See what I'm saying? But somehow, if you touch yourself, you're going to hell. If you have casual encounters, you're going to hell. Bro, there's some serious soul searching that needs to be done in here, and you've come to the right channel. But it's not going to be information that you can handle, man. You're going to be mad when you hear about this. This right here degrades the whole idea of the wholeness that it makes us, the salt of the earth, of the value of what we believe, the fiber morals of the existential structure of our understanding of ourselves is being challenged, bro. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot, man. That's not something that somebody can take in. Like, look at what they doing, man. All right, so they were letting us know in the 1900s that this moon is not only disrupting women's menstrual cycles, but it is doing shit to them specifically because they are a direct, man, this place would be like the Amazon rainforest. You would be seeing dudes getting dragged by their hair. Like, get over here, come here, boy. Like, we would be like groveling because you just take a look at the power that a woman has. If they dress nice, if they look nice, they could completely captivate you and make you do anything. So who is that but that woman there? See what I'm saying? We can't do that. We can't do that, but they can. They will walk into a room and take their pick, all right? I want to be with this man tonight. A woman will do that, and they will get their pick. Do you understand? That's powerful as fuck? Is that nobody can do that? Nobody can do that. Your intuition of the woman's intuition is so strong that even though that all your antennas have been shaved off and completely degraded and your hairs get full of Pert Plus and shit and perfumes are fucking ruining the senses of your smell and shit and all this shit, if your man goes out and sticks his thing in another, you're gonna know, because you're gonna fucking know. You know everything. You know everything. You're smarter than men. You do everything. What does that sound like? You nurture the people. You love people unconditionally. And you always stick around more than the opposite sex does. If a man throws in a towel, the woman holds and takes in and goes the long haul. So what I'm saying is that that's a clear description of a being that would wait thousands of years for a moment like this so you can see this video and say, holy shit. See what I'm saying? That's patience like a motherfucker. I ain't got patience like that. See what I'm saying? So the Shazam has to be a dude. The Superman Jack has to be a dude because she's got power in her womb. And if you go to the realm that is the cool world, you can mate with her and receive this power and you will become a super being. As simple as that. It's as simple as that. And that is the problem. The woman alone, with all of this happening, is extremely powerful and can rule over a man with her womb. By itself, she can rule over her man with her eyes by themselves. She can rule over her man with her body by itself. Her smell, her hormones, anything that goes off will make a man go crazy. We can't do that. See what I'm saying? So what are we? The more I stare into the light, the more sad it is, man, because our life's fucked up. The only way that we're gonna be able to go back is as if everybody gets wiped by the moon, bro. Everybody, even the Satanists, even everybody that remembers, they all need to be wiped clean. And I'm telling you, either the moon or her, she's gonna have to fucking give your ass a kiss and make you come to your senses, so your ass turn into the prince instead of this damn reptile fucking attributed hybrid or whatever it is that we are now. See what I'm saying? Like, they told us this shit every time, over and over again. Even the song Simply Irresistible, one more kiss, that's all you need. Your senses are not your own, your lights are on, but no one's home. It's like that fucking dude, man, like that sings that song. It's like, wow. So, yeah, man. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you share this information with everyone that you can, because it is very dire information. Like, I literally had the illustration that came from the 1900s from this. As soon as I made a post about it on Facebook, that shit disappeared off the internet. So I don't have the original drawing, but I do remember enough of what it looked like to create the same illustration I saw. Except for the background, it's got a Mason dude creeping away like he's fucking him over. Yeah, he's creeping away with his cane like, it's fucked up. Like, this illustration is fucked up. You don't even want to see this illustration, because it's going to make you realize that the shit is real for real. And then you're just going to be like, damn, this shit is for real. What do I do about this? It's going to go beyond entertainment if you see that illustration. But I really don't want you to just be entertained. I want you to apply it to your life. Then again, yeah, this isn't just entertainment at all, is it? Well, I can go on all day and forever. But if you would like some more information, feel free to watch all of the videos that you see posted here. There's like 600-700 of them, all mentally perplexing, mind-blowing, mind-shattering, earth, truth that is stranger than fiction. I don't even know if this place is even Earth, bro. That's a Bible story. Is this place Earth? Because they told us when they showed us this movie that this Earth was called Pandora, which is just a deception, because we know who Pan is. What the fuck? See? Everybody's fucking gone in here. We're so fucking confused. We're so fucking gone, bro, that the shit just need to be wiped clean, man. And then you can start over. Because where you're at right now, it's like the Doobie Brothers. What a fool believes, he sees, and no wise man has the power to reason away. And that dude was not lying. That you came from somewhere in her long ago, and the sentimental fool doesn't see what is yet to be created. It never really was. She musters a smile for your nostalgic tale. And as you rise to her apology, anyone else would surely know that he's letting her go. Because them Satanists, they don't give a fuck. They're like, well, nope, he's one of ours. See what I'm saying? It's bad, man. This beast shit, this following the beast shit, it's like our whole being, of our whole understanding of our whole life. And until we become familiar, we will never, ever, ever be able to be made whole. Until we become whole again, we will never be made whole. And anything that you read and indulge in is only going to lead you astray, except for this channel and except for the light. So you must do what's right. Keep your eyes on the prize, as this world is full of lies. And if you rise, you won't go to your demise. As always, follow your fate. And when you get awake, stay awake.